Hi, I'm Steve Fogelman, spiritual coach and Reiki practitioner. And today I'm going to talk to you about body tracking and aura cleansing. And this is going to be in two parts. So today I'm just going to give you a brief overview of what they are. They're kind of the same thing. And then part two is going to be how to incorporate that in your everyday life on your own without me facilitating or anyone facilitating it. So body tracking is a technique that I learned while I was training in spiritual coaching. And this was really effective for many clients. And then the same technique, not the same technique, but the same practice I learned when doing Reiki level 3, they called it aura cleansing. But it did involve some Reiki from my part, but it was really totally effective just as the body tracking where you are healing yourself. And as much as you can be proactively doing things yourself, that is kind of the Reiki Life Print philosophy. So in a nutshell, so body tracking, what happens is, traumas and all kinds of unpleasant things and energies, they get stored in different parts of your body, in different chakras and areas like that. And you will, you might feel them. If you don't heal them, you just become used to them, I guess is the best way to say. You know what I mean? Time doesn't heal wounds. You just grow used to the pain, basically what happens. And so in Reiki Life Print, the main focus is on self-awareness, developing self-awareness in your body and the things that are happening around you. And so this requires an acute awareness and getting rid of all those toxic energy and people. What you will find is that, because when you're doing Reiki healing with the hands, everything that's going on in your body or any kind of disease or discomfort or pain is a result of some negative external stimulus that is still in your body, and that's propagating as a disease or, discomfort or trauma. So body tracking allows you to identify the location of that vibration, that uncomfortable vibration, and to simply eliminate it with just your breath. That's right. All you need to do is to be able to breathe. And so in Reiki, the aura cleansing, it also includes the part where I'm sort of like pulling this energy out of you kind of thing, but it's not really necessary. So the way it's going to work, and we'll start this meditation in just a minute, and you'll be able to repeat this as often as you like, skip to whatever the time it is, and just go for that. So I will, have you close your eyes and relax, and we'll do a little visualization kind of thing, and then kind of see where that energy is in your body. I'll ask you to pick sort of your main focus of what you'd like to work on at this session. And then we really define that energy, the shape and the color, the texture, the thickness, does it have a smell or taste? And all that sort of, because then it helps you to disassociate, to know, because all these energies and feelings are not you, but because you've been trapped with them for your life, you believe they are you, but they're not. And so then once you have that energy defined, all you need to do is start breathing into it, and it actually goes away. And then at the end, then we have a system of bringing some light back into that area to fill the void, because there'll be, you're used to that energy being there. And if we don't fill that void with something, you'll feel lack. So if you feel some sadness after this exercise, it's because that void that you removed was not fully filled. So make yourself comfortable. If you're not already, you can be seated. This doesn't have to be lying down, and so now I want to begin the meditation. Cue the music. Delightful. Okay, so get yourself quiet, seated if you're not already. You can lie down too. It doesn't really matter. We're just sitting. It's not full, like meditation poses are needed for this. And I want you to begin by seeing yourself surrounded by a beautiful white light, like a cocoon. You are surrounded by this beautiful white light coming from above, down, and surrounding you. And feel that white light. It feels so good. It feels like the most comfortable feeling you've ever had next to your skin. It's just an amazing sensation that you thoroughly are enjoying. And so now, while you're connected with this light, let's let's choose that which you want to release. It could be just some old sensation that you constantly have, something chronic that you don't know about, or it could be someone from your past or present who is stuck in your aura, and you just need to release that energy to move on. So regardless of what you've chosen now, where are you feeling that in your body? Are you feeling it in your shoulders, in your chest, in your abdomen, or your back, or your legs? And how is it feeling? Does it have a shape? Is it like a burning sensation? Or is it a sharp kind of pain? Or is it just a generalized unpleasantness? And like I said, the shape, how big is it? Is it just the shape of a baseball, or is it the size of a bowling ball, or the size of a plate? And is it flat or round or square or diamond or squiggles? It could take any kind of shape. And what texture does it have? Is it smooth? Is it rough? Is it prickly? And does it have a smell or taste? It doesn't have to. But I just asked all these questions to help you define this energy as not being part of you. You see what just happened? And so now that you've defined that shape, let me ask you this. Are you now ready to release this energy forever? Question number 2, are you ready to do whatever it takes to not have this energy return? If you'd answer yes to both those questions, then let's continue and let's remove this energy. So that white light that's still around you, I want you to now begin breathing that white light into that area and filling it. And a big exhale. So we go. Flush it out. And breathe in again. Flush out that energy. And you need to do this several times. Everybody's amount of breaths will be different depending on so many factors. So just continue these breaths and breathing in until that energy has dissipated and you feel fine. So some of you may still be breathing And you may continue breathing, and what I'm going to say now you can just do at the end is I want you to breathe in that white light and hold it in that space. We want to fill the void where that space was, where that object, that feeling was. So breathe in that white light into that space, hold it, and just feel it there. And exhale. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is body tracking and aura cleansing. This is something that you can do every day, several times a day, because there's going to be several issues that pop up. I'm sure you could probably do it 10 times a day if you wanted. Actually, it's probably best to do something like this once a day, these sort of things, because too much energy shifting can be a little distracting and unsettling, or even become more uncomfortable because your psyche is not used to all this leaving at once. And so give yourself some time to adjust to this new you. Drink plenty of water and get some sleep or some exercise. And so this was part one. Part two, I'm going to tell you, once you learn how to do this, you can just do it walking down the street when some of the energy comes up. And I'll explain how all that works in part two. So namaste. I'm so glad you're here.